Most people think that corporate culture is about office vibes, free pizza, free coffee, and the open workspace. But the truth is that none of them actually define the culture. Because the culture isn't what you see, it's what you feel when nobody is watching. And the problem is here. Leaders who mistake perks for the culture end up with disengaged teams, silent resignations, and trust issues. And today, we are going to discuss what corporate culture really is and why it makes or breaks leadership. Hi, my name is Shayan Siddiqui. I've spent over 15 years teaching business, leading top schools, training leaders, and delivering corporate trainings. On this channel, I'll bring that experience straight to you. On this channel, you will find leadership development podcasts, corporate trainings, and professional development podcasts as well. This is the first episode from Corporate Culture. How can we make an outstanding corporate culture as leader that thrive? Culture isn't the slogan on the wall, it's the way people actually act in the organization. John Maxwell says that people do what people see. That means culture shows up in the behavior, not in beautiful postures. And here's a practical step you should take. Ask yourself, if a new employee joined my team today, what behavior would they copy just to survive here? The answer tells you more about your culture than any policy document available in HR department. Research from the Harvard Business Review shows that employees mimic leadership behavior more than they follow policies. You know why? Because people trust what they experience, not what they are told to do. So if leader preaches work-life balance but send emails midnight, send emails or messages over the weekend, Saturday night, Sunday morning, the real culture there is overwork, not the work-life balance. So ask yourself, what silent signals am I sending to my team without realizing it? Your tone, your habits, your priorities, they become the unwritten rules. Every organization has its own legends. The time we pulled through the crisis, the way the boss reacted to failure. These stories outlive policies. And here I want to give you the reference of Edgar Sachin. Yeah, he was often referred as the father of organizational culture. He explains that culture survives through shared stories and rituals. You may have seen people working in the organization sitting at every corner discussing with other colleagues. If you observe, the stories are same everywhere. The stories are same in HR departments, stories are same in marketing departments, stories are same in the teachers' staff room as well, stories are same everywhere. That means that is the actual culture. And here I want you to take an action. Think about this. If I ask 5 employees at the workplace in my office, what story would they pick to tell me? That's your living culture right now. Go and ask 5 people for any story they want to tell you. They will pick one story. They will pick one thing that they're frustrated from. They'll pick that story and they will tell you everything. And that's the actual culture that they are telling you. People don't quit jobs. They quit cultures. They quit toxic bosses. They quit bad bosses. According to MIT 2022 study, toxic culture was the #1 reason of attrition. That's more powerful than pay. That means if people are leaving, you don't have a talent problem. You have problem with your culture. Now, how will you track it? This is something that you should think. How will you track it? Track your exit interview. Don't ask them, why are you leaving? It's an obvious thing they're leaving because they've got a better job and they just want to leave you. They just want to get rid of. They don't like your face. That's why they're leaving. Don't ask this question. Instead, what you should ask, what would made you stay here? It's not about money. What? Or how can I stop you here? Not about money. Except money. How can I stop you here? They will tell you something that the problems they are going. One employee will tell you the story, second employee will tell you the story, third employee will tell you the story, and you can link it that all these stories are the same. That's what your culture is. You will straight away identify what the problem you are going through at the moment. This is the good news, that culture is not inherited. It can be designed, it can be phased, it can be reshaped, but it doesn't start with purpose. It starts with purpose. And here, I'll give you the reference of Simon Sinek. He says that start with why, and in culture, this means aligning the daily behavior with a bigger purpose. Why are people working in this organization? And for that, I'll give you an exercise to do. Define your 3 non-negotiables. What are the 3 behaviors your team will always stand for? Clarity here builds the culture stronger than any HR initiative. So here's an important takeaway from this podcast. Culture isn't the paint on wall. It's the pulse of people. It's the behavior, the stories, the signals, and the purpose that shapes everything in the organization. And in the next episode, I will go deeper and deeper. I will also discuss with you the toxic culture, the foundations of culture, and what ruins the organization culture as well. So now it's time to wrap up. What have we discussed? What have we learned? Okay, number 1, we learned today that culture is behavior. It's not branding. We also discussed today that leaders are the culture carriers. Number 3, we discussed that culture lives in stories. Number 4, we also discussed that culture decides who stays or who leaves. Number 5, good news, that culture can be designed or redesigned again. For me, it's a very important lesson. When I realized when I was working as a leader, one of the leaders said, I need innovation. I need people who should work from their heart. But they used to punish on small human errors. Just tell me the truth. If you have a culture like that you are punishing your employees for every single thing they do, and then in return you say, I want loyalty, I want innovation, I want people who should work from their heart. So what we're saying, no one is going to give you the best they can. And that taught me that culture isn't about what leaders say, it's about what leaders do or what they allow. So if you want to grow as a leader, don't just manage the tasks. Shape culture, shape culture, shape culture. That's your true leadership legacy. If this episode gave you some clarity about culture, don't forget to stay connected with me, because I'll come up with many episodes, many podcasts, single podcasts. I will also invite leaders. I will also invite C-suite executives so that we can discuss leadership, we can discuss culture, we can discuss how can we make better team, resilience, creativity, and many other things. On this channel, you will find valuable assets, valuable resources. Thank you so much. You can also visit my website, www.shayansiddiqui.com. Thank you so much for watching.